So welcome guys to another video where I drop my weekly recap on every single trade I took for the week. Yeah, more like a documentary. And in case you have not watched my previous video where I actually came out from drawdown, for 2 months I've been trading a $5,000 propfirm account I got from Funded Next. I was in serious drawdown of about 2%, and last week I was able to come out from that drawdown. At the time of this recording, today is Friday by the way, and usually I don't trade on Fridays, but for some reason I'm actually looking at the chart right now, and I think I'm seeing a setup. If the setup meets my criteria, I'm taking the trade. Yeah, I'm taking the trade. Just make sure you stick and watch this video to the end. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and like also. So I'm in this trade right now. Initially, this was the zone I marked out to trade from. This was my initial zone, but this is a fair value gap on the 15, and over here on the hourly time frame, this zone is also a fair value gap. I'm expecting price to react from. So price got to that zone and actually gave me my shift of market structure and the fair value gap over here, and a fair value gap from this point to this point. Yeah, this was what I saw, but I don't know what's going to happen next. This was my potential target over here. This high we have over here, that's where I'm targeting. So hopefully this is a nice one. And also I doubled my risk. Yeah, because when I was in drawdown, I stopped risking 0.25 or $5,000. I think it's about $12. Then I was risking about $12 plus per trade. But when I got into drawdown, I reduced my risk to about $6. That's half of that $12. And now, since I have, gotten back from the drawdown I was to my initial capital, $5,000, I'm now risking back the 0.25. You understand? 0.25% of the account to make about 0.75%, which is close to about 1%, which is fair. So I'm hoping this trade is a nice one. I'm hoping. We are actually in a little bit of drawdown, as you can see over here, but let me just hope it's a nice one. So guys, you could imagine like what the fuck. But things like this happen. Price came, tapped me in and went to my stop. Like you could imagine, it took me out and started going to my direction. Like I'm just pissed off. Honestly, but honestly, things like this do happen. Yeah, they do happen. You get to a point where it's either the market will don't tap you in and you just head to your take profit, or it will actually take you out, then start heading to your take profits. Anyway, we still come again tomorrow and still do the same thing all over again. There's no big deal.
Welcome guys. Today being Thursday, I took a sell trade here on US 30, and you could imagine what happened to me here on Tuesday, where price took me out and went in my direction. Price actually did the same thing here. It just wicked me off and went to my direction. Like you could imagine, this is very painful, very painful. But I still know these things happens, it's normal. And also on Wednesday here, I messed up. It was past my kill zone, the time I was supposed to trade, but because of emotions and all of that, I happened to take a trade here. I bought from this level and placed my stop, and price went straight to my stop. You understand? It happens, and I think that loss was actually my fault actually. I would have avoided it, but these things happen. So I lost about $6 plus here, and here too I lost about $6 plus here. It happens. And also I took another trade on GU. Still the same Thursday, I took another trade on GU. And this was actually what I saw. Let me go over to the 15 minutes so I'll explain better. price came to this level, price opened here, did what he did here, and took out this liquidity we had here, broke structure and gave a fair value gap at this level. If you check closely, you see a fair value gap, this gap. You see how the bodies of this candle are literally respecting the zone. Let me take this off and draw it again, sorry. You see how the bodies of this candle are respecting the zone. Like, that is why, guys, fair value gap is very, 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 very important, like in understanding market structure. So I didn't want to take a buy trade from this level, from this point, and placing my stop play here. So what I did was I went to the lower time frame and looked for confirmation. And when I mean confirmation, I was expecting a structure like this, price taking out liquidity and giving a shift in market structure, and maybe a fair value gap within this range, and price tapping into that fair value gap and moving straight forward. This was what I was expecting. This was the confirmation I was waiting in my point of interest inside this fair value gap, and I got that. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame. So let me show you the structure. Price came from this point, okay, and then broke this high. And if you watch close, there's a fair value gap here. Price came, tapped me in, and consolidated a little. You understand? Consolidated and moved to my take profit. So this was the confirmation I was waiting for, and I got it. So that's it, guys. It was a nice day though. So that was it, guys. That was it. This week we were profitable. Yeah. From Monday to Friday, we were able to make about 10%. You can check the screens and see. You can see the date settings and also the trades of the week. So we were able to make about $10 plus. So please, guys, if you're not subscribed to this channel, do me a favor and subscribe to this channel, like and share my videos. I will meet again next week. Peace.